Continuing to write equations in standard form. This time we're going to look at an example where we're given 2 points. We want to write the equation that passes through the point -6, -32 and 2, 8, and we want to write that in standard form. Two, 8. So what I have to do before I can do anything, remember we always want to start in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So we need to find our slope and our y-intercept. Remember, m is the slope, b is the y-intercept. So what I want to do is I want to use my slope formula to find my slope. I can find the slope of the line between any 2 sets of points using this formula. And this is the way this works. I have 2 xy values. There's an xy. There's an xy. What I want to do is make one of them an x1, y1, and the other x2, y2. And it doesn't matter which ones you choose, just pick. Normally left comes first, so that's why I chose that way. And then I plug everything in. So I have y2 minus y1, so y2 is 8, goes right there, minus y1 is -32 over x2 minus x1. x2 is 2 minus x1 is -6. Both of these sets of minus and negative become pluses, which gives me 40 over 8, which simplifies to 5. So my slope is 5. Now that I have my slope as 5, I can take this equation, y equals mx plus b, and I can pick one of these points, doesn't matter which. I'm going to pick this one since they're both positive. It's just easier to work with. And I can substitute in my y value right there for my y value right here. My x value goes in for my x value here, and my m, which is 5 right here, will go in for my m here. Then I have an equation where I can solve for b. So this is what it looks like. My y is 8. My m is 5 times my x is 2 plus b. Solve for b. 8 equals 10 plus b. Subtract 10 from both sides. That cancels, and I get that b is -2. Okay? So right now I can write my equation in y equals mx plus b form, that's slope-intercept form, as y equals m, which is my slope 5, x minus 2, my y-intercept. So remember, when you're writing this equation, these two values, this y and this x, are going to be part of it. This y and this x are going to be part of that. So what I have right now is this y equals 5x minus 2, and I want to convert that to standard form. Remember that standard form is ax plus by equals c. And your rules, number 1, a can't be negative. And number 2, no fractions, which we don't have any problems with that. There's no fractions with what we're working with here. So what I want to do, if we'll look at this closely, all this means, this standard form here, all it means is I want all of my x's on the left side of my equal sign, plus or minus all of my y's, and then equals my constants, the numbers without the variables. So I need to take my x's and move them to the left side of the equation. So I subtract 5x from both sides, and I get negative 5x plus y, because the y is positive, equals negative 2. A can't be negative, which is a number in front of the x, so I have to multiply the entire equation by negative 1, distribute it everywhere, and basically what happens is my signs change. 5x minus y equals 2, and that is how you write an equation in standard form given 2 points.